Yo, Beach, can you? Hey, yo, can you hear me and shit? Could you hear the music at all? You know what I mean? E-boy, you can hear me? I'm kind of pissed off, man. It's been a minute since I fucking streamed live, man. But that fucking soundtrack right there, that's my shit right there, dog. I even called the motherfucker, not the motherfucker, but the producer of that fucking music to ask him, man, if I could play it on my shit. And he was like, yeah. Go ahead. You know what I mean? Anyways, man. I gotta go back to it. This shit dope. Hold on, give me a second, yo. Yo, that's my shit right there, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Right, you are. I know, man. Now, hold on, dog. Fuck it. Do like this. Oh shit. Got Falcon. Falcon Blizzak in this motherfucker. Hold the fuck on. Yo, that means it's like what? 11 o'clock. Falcon. Oh, bad. Give me a sec, man. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's fucked up. Yeah, I be trying to shut this shit up, man, but yo, Zoom is tight, man. I ain't gonna lie, but sometimes I be trying to go live on this shit, man, and it kind of fucks me up. You know what I mean? I was pissed off earlier. That's some shit that happened a couple days ago, 2-3 days ago. I just came off a panel, but I wasn't really mad about that shit. I was just looking at shit like judgments, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go, you know how you talk about your first mind and shit. You know what I mean? Your gut feeling, right? The fuck is your gut feeling? Gut feeling could be based off of some information that was given. What's that gonna cause? That's gonna cause, you know, a fucking judgment that you either made or may have in the future, right? I ain't gonna lie, dog. Fuck it, man. Yo, so y'all motherfuckers know I'm in a union, right? And I'm a union electrician. And I don't do the whole shit. I got reasonable expectations, right? So I'm going off of this fucking job that I'm going off of what the motherfuckers at the hall at the window for dispatch is giving me. You know what I mean? On the job, right? So it was like, yo, the call is for medium voltage splicing. And I have some experience on medium voltage splicing, right? But at the same time, I don't have a cert for it. Now, what they was asking for was no cert, just experience preferred. So when I go to the window, the motherfuckers is like, yo, you can be spun if you don't really have it. Being spun is thinking about, I mean, let's look at it like this. If you go, you know, you come into your crib, right? And you say, oh shit, I forgot something in the car. You immediately turn around and go back out the car. That's like a spin move, right? So imagine it like that. So the motherfucker selling us like, yeah, experience preferred with no cert, but if your fucking splices ain't right, you could get sent back to the hall. I'm like, fuck, dog. That's like an hour and a half drive out there just in case, because I don't got the experience for that shit, man. Like, yo, I'm cocky as fuck, man, and I do what the fuck I do as a union electrician. Y'all motherfuckers know I'm an electrician, dog. I'm a fucking dreaming woman, right? But the sense, it was like, yo, that shit'll get you spun. So being spun is going out there like an hour and a half drive and then going back to the hall if I don't make this splice right. Now, granted, we make $48 an hour and some change. Our raise is coming up at 50 and some fucking change, dog. So I'm like, yeah, I'm selling drinks, I'm selling food. Like, yeah, I'm finna get this call. I got the call, but what they were selling me as far as like, yo, you can get spun, you know what I mean? And go back to the hall. I'm not gonna lose my spot in the books, but it's like, yo, man, it's fucked up, dog. I could have been going back to work. Let's just say almost 2 weeks ago. What am I pissed about? Am I pissed off that the fucking information they gave me was fucked up the first time or the second time? Cause let's go at it like this. Like, a lot of motherfuckers won't understand where the hell I'm at, man. And it takes a lot of it takes a lot of explanation to basically get where I'm at right now, right? I'm really pissed off, man. I ain't gonna lie. So when they tell you, yo, you can go out there and possibly get spun if you don't have medium voltage splicing experience. So I make a judgment off of that shit. So the week and a half before, the homies just tell me like, yo, if you go out there, they're not gonna ask for no search. They're just gonna ask you got experience. If not, they have classes, right? So there was 8 calls before that shit, right? Now 6 of the motherfuckers who got called out there ain't going. They finna be fucked because they ain't doing the splices right, dog. You gotta look at it like this, man. A splice is basically putting two cables together, right? And you're talking like, let's say if you know diameter, right? So probably inch in diameter or a little more, right? 750 kilovolts of wire. You know what I mean? And if you fuck that up, yo, it's gonna be cutting by like 2 feet of wire. That means everything's underground already. They gotta dig everything up and then either pull another 500 feet of cable for one fucking wire. So I'm like, yo, look, I'm pretty prideful, man. And look, man, I'm about my shit and this fucking trade. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me shit. But I'm also a motherfucker that if I ain't got the answers to it, I want to know about this. I want to know, yo, how do we get here? To how do we get here? To how do we go there? And then what's at the end of the motherfucking shit? So look, the motherfucker say, yo, if you take this call, you gotta go do a splice, and I ain't got no experience in the shit. I've never been taught how to do the shit. So the motherfucker say, yo, if you go out here, you take this call, you're gonna they're gonna expect you to do this fucking splice. Hold on, my bad, yo. So they say, yo, you gotta take this fucking call. I go out there, I drive out an hour and a half, right? It's like going to Utah from Vegas. If anybody been out here from Vegas and drove to Utah or drove back to California on the back roads, like to what is it? Not Reno. Well, Reno and Tahoe or some shit like that, right? About an hour and a half drive, yo. So you got to go out there and do what's called a basic interview, and we don't really get that shit in the union, dog. You know what I'm saying? If I fucking fail that test, guess what happens? We're gonna spin you. I got to go back to the yard. So I done basically wasted 3 hours of drive time from my crib to the hall to the job to get fucked over and then come back to the crib. What do you think that is? Is that good judgment based off the information that I was given? Is that hope? Y'all know I don't do that hope shit. I do reasonable expectations, right? Is that a judgment based off of good information or bad information? I don't even know, dog. It's been like a week and a half now. I was kind of pissed off about the shit, so I stayed off of a lot of shit, man. I stayed off of panels, but then I I fucking got on Agon's panel, and then I got off of I wasn't on Zero's panel, but I was on Kane's panel, Kane and God's panel. I was in Go Professor's chat. Now I was pissed. I don't want to make it about me, but today, today right now is the 25th, right? That's wisdom, power, or being born to God. Yesterday was wisdom, culture, 24th, or being born equality. Which is basically like saying, like when you look at wisdom, if you know the definition of wisdom, right? Wisdom is judgment or discernment. You know what I'm saying? It's being able to reflect the knowledge that you have, right? Or the knowledge that is given. However you do it, you're either going to find it for yourself or somebody's going to give it to you, right? So it's a reflection of knowledge, basically, right? So understanding is a culmination of knowledge and wisdom because you can deal with all things in equality as far as the knowledge that you have, right? If I go take a math class and learn how to do certain equations, and then I take a test, the wisdom part of it. Well, actually, the understanding is part of that wisdom. It's all combined, man. It's basically, when you use the equation, how and why, right? The question is like a fucking detective. You know what I mean? The understanding is when do I use this? How do I use this? I understand this. I understand that. You know what I mean? Now, four in supreme mathematics is culture freedom. So wisdom is wise words being spoken. To have a wise dome. Speak on the information that you've been given. Speak on your knowledge of self. Right? Freedom is understanding that shit, man. I mean, basically, dog, like, how can you deal with people, places, and things if you don't understand your true self, dog? If you get shitted on, people say, yo, man, you know, you suck at this and suck at that. You're not gonna believe in yourself. But if you go out and learn how to do it somewhere else, or you learn it like now on a job specifically, you know what I mean? Like you're still gonna gain an understanding because a win is an understanding. A win is time. And I always said in the space that time, TIME, is the most important four-letter word you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Or not learn, but you're gonna know, you know what I'm saying, in your lifetime, from born to death. You know what I mean? So it's like time is win, yo. So I made a judgment on getting this fucking call. And then I've heard two different things about it, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I was mad that I didn't take the call or whatever like that. I was just mad that like if I took the call, even if I got spun, if I got a couple of days work out of it, I would have known at least a couple of days of how to of how to splice, you know what I'm saying, like medium voltage cable, which can be anywhere from 450 MCM to like 750s. So let's do that on a measurement of say cable, right? You put your fingers together, you do whatever. If you're familiar with a ruler or a tape measure, that's cool too. So let's just say about an hour and a half, inch and a quarter in diameter for like 450s. 750 MCM is probably about an inch and 5/8. I don't expect y'all to know none of that shit. But at the same time, it's like the information I got was fucked, right? That was fucking a week and a half ago. Now it's like a week, another week or whatever. So I don't do the hope shit, right? I'm kind of feeling myself. I talked to Smooth. He was like, nigga, how do you do it? How do you do this? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like the luck. I'm like, what luck? What luck? I got into the apprenticeship because I wanted the shit. I did what I had to do after I got out of the fucking Navy. You know, part of the luck is actually the mistakes that I made from being homeless, the bad, you know what I'm saying? Like the fucking bad decisions of what I fucking did, right? And like I said, I've always taken accountability for my own actions. So, I mean, that being said, man, like, if you're waiting for a fucking deity to prove who the fuck you are, what you are, how you move, you already lost in my book, man. You know what I mean? If that's what you believe, you know, that's okay. Believe it or no, it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? So today is the 25th. That's wisdom, power, being born of God. So if I get information, no matter whether it's good or bad, and I speak upon that information, that basically means I'm showing some type of understanding that I have over information being given. And if knowledge is power, knowledge is key to the existence of yourself, right? That borns God. God is not your spook Bible that you are taught to represent who you are. God is a fucking mentality of what Black people are. This ain't no Hotep shit. A lot of motherfuckers do the knowledge to where Black people come from past, present, and future, right? But at the same time, you also look into a Bible. I'm not trying to get on religious shit, man, but this is part of what it is. You can look it up and do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not really here to preach to you. There's no pulpit or no nothing, right? But basically, I'm just saying, like, you know, with the power of knowledge, man, it's like you can do anything you want to do. You know, certificates, college, apprenticeship. You have choices. Power also means a conversation from knowledge to knowledge, from me to you. If I'm not even chat, but if I have a clear understanding of certain things that's going on, you know what? Fuck it. Go Professor in here, right? Me and Go Professor, we chop it up. It's my rollie, man. He been to the crib. If I ask him a question, he's gonna give me the answer to the best of his ability. If I don't understand his answer, I'm gonna ask him questions. I'm gonna keep asking him questions until I get a clear understanding. There's power into certain answers, or until, you know what I'm saying? There's power in his either answers or my questions, either or. But you can only base those answers off of the knowledge that you've been given. Because as soon as you speak to give an answer, that automatically says that, yo, I've been through this shit. I may have an answer for this because I've either been through it or I'm going through it, right? And that's the only shit that I say. It's basically the past and the present. I can't dictate the future. You know what I'm saying? So my answer may just be a quick, yo, well, I did it this way. You may want to try it this way, or take what I've given you and then, you know what I'm saying, cipher that shit your own way because we don't have the same brains, yo. You know what I mean? I don't know what you've been through to even come up with a certain thing, but it's a little difficult to explain as, you know what I mean, when you're indoctrinated and shit, and I've never been, so I have an understanding of a lot of things. You know what I mean? So when I go into what's today, the 25th. So that would be, like I said, wisdom, wisdom, power, refinement, I'll be more to God. That just basically means that if I have the knowledge of something, of a place or thing, right? Any information I'm given, that I could start to speak upon the knowledge that I've been given. But if knowledge is power, then um I could turn that around. I could either ask questions or take it and go from there and show what I've been taught. You know, a lot of supreme mathematics, man, I kind of represent on a work scale, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like if I go through the apprenticeship, I'm going through classes and I have work. So if I go to classes for school, I'm getting knowledge because I'm reading books, I'm taking tests, I'm doing all that type of shit, right? When it comes to the test, that's the wisdom part. It's a reflection of knowledge, right? So when I take the test, I want to know when to use certain formulas, how and why. You know what I mean? And everybody's always going to ask a question of why. That's actually the 25th letter of alphabet. So there's 26 letters. Why the 25th? So when I say God, I don't mean your spook Bible. God, I mean me in the flesh. I'm able to answer shit because I've been through such things to make me get to a certain place where I feel like, you know what I'm saying, or I actually know that I can answer this question or questions that you have. And if I can't, guess what? I'm gonna go fucking find out the answers, or I'm gonna go ask questions to find the answers and see what the next dude that gives me the information, if he's gonna have the wisdom to, you know, let me judge if it's right or wrong. So I was at my man, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on, man. And it's not even about just work, dog. It's just like not even space. Fuck the space. I was talking to my homeboy, man, and he been through some shit that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But like getting DUI. I told y'all motherfuckers already about my DUI, right? And it's kind of like, where's the judgment at, man? Like, you go to a bar, you start drinking, you like, I feel good. Yo, I drive home better when I'm drunk. That's what you're thinking, right? So I've had two DUIs, minimal jail time. My homeboy, man, that motherfucker was driving through like Arizona. Don't ever drive through Arizona drinking and driving. Just to let y'all know. First offense, it was like shit. That nigga almost got 6 months in the pen, dog. I'm talking about jail time. You know what I mean? Talk to the lawyers. He basically spent $35,000 to get an ankle VCR, which is, you stuck at the crib, you can't go nowhere for 7 months. I was like, God damn, man. The little shit I'm going through ain't nothing. I mean, I ain't working, but ain't nothing. You know? I mean, this goes back to knowledge. You know that fucking beer or alcohol ain't right at all, no matter where you at. Wisdom is a bridge between knowledge and understanding. You can have knowledge of certain things and have understanding of certain things, but your wisdom is your judgment. It's the call that says yes or no, that I'm gonna do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? The understanding part of that is basically like, yeah, I understand what a motherfucker's going through. That's not saying that I'm yay or nay about the shit. That part, it is what it is. That's life. You know what I'm saying? But after you have two of them, when you gonna start making a good judgment, dog? Could you imagine going to fucking prison or not jail for like 7 months? I couldn't. I couldn't at all. Peace, go, Professor. Peace. What's up, David? Cool. I'm just kind of sitting on here rambling, man. I don't even know, man. Like, there's been so much shit going on the last week and a half. I was talking to Grinch. I was talking to Smooth, and Smooth was like, yo, how do you get so lucky to be able to do this shit? I'm like, dog, it's not fucking luck. It's not. It's not luck, man. I had to make a decision, dog. I had to make moves to do this shit, man. I really did. It wasn't like the shit just, I went over here to a grocery store or a store or when did it, did this, that, and the third. And it was just like, yo, the shit just fell in my lap. Like, nah, I had to make a decision on, yo, do you want to be an electrician or don't you? You know what I mean? Well, Lawrence. I mean, I had to make a decision on what I want to do. I had to say, yo, let me study for this fucking test, take the aptitude test. Let me get my mind right as a 30-year-old motherfucker who's been in the Navy and who has had, tons of leadership and basically have to go back to like, you know, being a new hired cashier. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? No fucking luck. I ain't pray to nobody to do that shit. I did that shit on my own. I got up. If I didn't get up, oh well, I wouldn't be here. Right? But I'm here. I got up. I studied for a test. I took it. I had an interview. I passed it. I went to work every day. I went to school every day. Ain't no luck. Ain't no fucking God. I did that shit. Fucking what the fuck is luck? I was another panel tonight, man. My homie Kane, man, Kane the God. You know what I'm saying? His sister passed away. And they was like, yo, he came, you fucked up, man. Like, you're not mourning your sister right. Like, how do you do that? How do you mourn somebody right? A lot of motherfuckers really, dog, they not ready for death, man. I mean, y'all Bibles tell you so much shit and you just cannot take it. You know what I mean? Like death is a part of life, man. And vice versa. He may be the only one here now. All the siblings are gone. He's the only one here. Me, I'm like, yeah, what does that matter? And him, he got something else going on because he got kids and he married or whatever. And I'm not. Good restaurant, yo. Well, I just look at shit like, I mean, if you know about life, you know about death. Like, what's the real mourning? You know, it ain't no cold blooded shit. It's just like, yo, like, you know, you can't live forever. You know what I mean? How a motherfucker mourns is how he mourns or she mourns. You know what I mean? You don't gotta cry and be like, yo, I give up on life. And, you know, like my dad had fucking passed away in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Right before I fucking graduated from the apprenticeship. I ain't gonna lie, man. It hurt. I probably cried for like 2 days. You know, the first time I ever cried in probably like my whole life, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was what, 39, 40 at the time, you know? Went back to work. And it's like, yo, you want to take more time off? Why would I take more time off? What is that gonna do for me? Because my dad died. More time to be sad, more time to be feeling alone, more time to be feeling disgruntled. Yo, man, not all death is like it don't have to be sad, man. Especially like, you know, knowing, you know, what he said about his sister, like having MS and, you know, all the stuff like that. That's not a good life, dog. It's just not, man. Yeah, man. No tears. I'm gonna fuck with Falcon Black for a minute, y'all. You know. So I got a couple of decisions to make if I want to stay here in Vegas or, you know what I mean, hit the road. I am a tramp and I love it. Traveling for work, man, is fun, man. Yeah, I ain't had no jobs like that before, man. Like, yo, it's the shit. Oh, man. I didn't even plan on doing nothing today, man. Like, no, I kind of want to do more uploads because on the real shit. Yeah, I was talking to Grinch, you know, earlier, which is my road dog. He was like, "Yo, you sound mighty pissed off today." That was like 10, 12 o'clock. So I'm like, "Yo, man, I don't make bad judgments like this, dog." You know what I mean? But think about what a judgment is, right? when you judge shit, when you make a decision, that's discernment, right? That is the wisdom part. That's the wisdom, right? So you make it off of bad information, right? Or good information. But he was like, yo, you sound good when you talk, you know what I'm saying? When you speak and you pissed off, you should start making more lives about that. You know what I mean? Because you just sound better or whatever. And I want to do it, man. Like, I like y'all, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, though. I met a lot of good people out of this space, man. And I ain't gonna give up on the space, man. And you know, y'all motherfuckers know that I don't do the whole hope shit or whatever like that. Reasonable expectations is what I keep saying. Reasonable expectations. I can only lead you to the water. If you drink it, great. If you don't, great. You know what I mean? All that being said, it's just, you know, live your life for you, not through other people. Got Memorial Day coming up, man. What y'all gonna do? I'm drinking Red Stripe and I'm getting fucked up off the Douce because I'm pissed. At the same time, I just want to chop it up. Ain't nobody else going on, so you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, if anybody want to come up or do whatever, chop it up. I'm cool with that. If not, then it is what it is. No thing but a chicken wing. Fuck. 4 o'clock in the morning, yo. Yeah, fuck her, Grinch. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers from day one, I do not fuck with that bitch, man. She got so many fucking blind spots in her fucking shit and all her books, and these niggas fucking put her up on a fucking pedestal like she's a shit. Man, fuck that shit, man. And yo, her accolades are alright, man. You know what I mean? I want to take everything from her, dog, but I went back into that fucking stream, man. And Shahad, nigga, she is the fucking female version of MLK. Every time I hear a motherfucker talking about her, dog, she on some old, oh yeah. Nigga, she leading y'all niggas to a burning building, son. A straight fucking burning building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. Yeah. Well, understand the black woman and do this and do that. And then we gotta do this. But hold on. What I said before, time is the most important 4-letter word you're gonna know in your fucking life, right? So when I say, yo, time is when, God, chill. Time is when for real. You know what I'm saying? Time represents what? Past, present, and future. So if you're not gonna fucking sit here and acknowledge the fact that feminism has been around for a minute, you know what I mean? And the laws of doing all kind of shit. Cause this bitch said, what? She said, You can't get pregnant without us, and we're this and we're that. Well, a lot of motherfuckers saying that, yo, your vessel is shit. We don't give a fuck about your fucking vessel. Fuck you and fuck your vessel. Fuck out of here with that shit, God. Swear to God, man, like, put him on a pedestal, man. Hey, Grinch, I went back and listened to that shit, God. I was just like, yo. Yo, she got y'all niggas with a fishing, dog. You were fishing, you know what I'm saying? You caught the shit, you either kept it or threw it away. Yeah, motherfuckers, this is stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, motherfuckers is stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? And I always say this shit, dog. I always say this shit. Oh, my motherfucking word right here, man. My word is bond. You know what I mean? My word is fucking bond, nigga. If you a female talking about, yo, I'm for the men, I'm for this, I'm for that, and you ain't part of like MRA shit and trying to help motherfuckers get better shit, yeah, fuck you. Not fuck you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I give acknowledgement to some of the females in this space or whatever that I've met outside of this fucking bullshit space, as far as, you know, all that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Help the betterment of men. You know what I mean? Because you motherfuckers know that we rule this motherfucker, right? If you ain't trying to help shit, like I told somebody else before, I tolerate you. Cause I'm apathetic like a motherfucker, man. All the morals and shit, yo, man, fuck all that shit, God. I'm just saying, if you ain't helping the betterment of fucking men, straight men, you know what I'm saying? Then what are you doing saying that you're here for us and do this shit and do all that? You ain't doing a fucking thing. Fuck out of here, man. What up, Shade? I don't know, man. I was just kind of on one today, man. And I gotta give a big shout out to Grinch, dog, because I probably talk to Grinch like at least twice a week. And I ain't gonna lie, if y'all not subscribed to Grinch, you're fucking losing. Male or female, you're losing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the brother at his age, dog, compared to my age, that motherfucker spits a lot of fucking wisdom, yo. I ain't gonna even lie. That nigga spits a lot of wisdom, dog. You know what I'm saying? And as black pill as I am, I claim that shit, nigga. I'm black pill as fuck. There was a female in one of his chats was like, yo, you one of my favorite out of 3 in a whole manosphere that spits black pill shit. It was B Grinch and BGS, nigga. I was like, oh shit. I know you was, you know what I'm saying, checking me out. I ain't made a lot of content, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to. Sometimes I just don't feel motivated. Because a lot of these niggas, they just gonna go to motherfucking, you know, comment or content creators that just do. I don't do the whole. I don't give a fuck about celebrities, man. That shit is not exciting. I ain't never been a nigga like that, man. I never been a nigga that just roll off of fucking celebrity shit. You don't live in my fucking world. I have my own fucking world. I mean, with that shit. I didn't even know who the fucking Kwame Brown was until I was on one panel, whatever, Saturday, Sunday night, whatever. You know what I mean? The fuck who that nigga is. But they say he's spitting master shit. I guess it is what it is, right? Fuck. What are y'all doing around here anyway, man? I be hearing like a lot of streams, and I don't like to go into like the manosphere shit, whatever. I am manosphere. I am. I'm about to better than that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, if you're not talking about, changing, what I'm saying, like laws and regulations and shit like that, like, I don't give a fuck what you say you are. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Who hurt you? All the shit, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rich went on that shit today about that. I was just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. If you're not even part of like MRA, I don't even have to call you. Yep. Drunk to the motherfucker, you know? You can buzz you up. I just fucking end it. It don't even matter. Red Stripes, Jamaican Lager, and Douce Falcon. Hey yo, Falcon been on man for a minute. I like Falcon Black, man. Black on a yellow pill. I like the yellow pill shit, Falcon, for real. Toya. Yo, my homeboy, man. Motherfucker got DUI, right? Arizona. Now he gotta go on fucking probation. Yeah, he could be behind bars right now, man. I was just talking to him earlier about some old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. Like I had 2 DUIs, yo. I ain't got what he had, but it is what it is, right? Like doing probation and just like go to work, come home, it's fucked up. Spending fucking what? Almost 30 grand? It's a lot. Appreciate it. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. I'm about to go to bed. It is what it is, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody who came through. You know what I mean? I didn't have a whole lot to say, but I was a little irritated or whatever, but it is what it is, man. Real right. Fuck. Alright, y'all. You know what, man? Fuck, no, I take no fucking vaccine, bro. I was in that shit. I'll probably be out, man. You know what? I'll probably do something a little later on, man. You know what I mean? Like when I wake up or some shit like that, man. But it is what it is for now, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. You know what I mean? I'm in a chat, whatever like that, but if you came through, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Peace.